How often do we actually think about where our food comes from? How often do we consider the consequences of our consumption? And how does this all link to social inequality? Animal agriculture is one of the leading factors for deforestation in the Amazon. Greenpeace created this animated short film. We will use it for our analysis and answering the question, who are the real monsters of the rainforest?
For the ideology of Greenpeace, nature is used as commodification. Make the world a more peaceful, green, equal, sustainable place by supporting sustainable system changes. Fight against deforestation and promote animal welfare and rights. To create awareness to the problem and what's happening in the world. The demand of the global north is destroying the global south. The nature suffers while the meat industry benefits. The animal and nature are visualized feminine, powerless and submissive, while the meat industry is empowered, dominant and exploiting the nature, showing masculinity. Meat is mainly consumed in the global north, while production takes place in the global south. Women working under bad circumstances, cattle is farmed in mass, and destruction of the rainforest. Support environmental justice and restore power dynamics and harmony between human and nature by signing the petition.
Contradictory displays of power hierarchies, gender and diversity can be seen throughout this campaign, relying on long-existing stereotypes. Feminism is often depicted as being connected to nature. Women having a motherly instinct to care for others are better suited to recognize the destruction of the environment, showing her child how to change its eating habits. In this context, the mommy stereotype can also be seen. Men, on the other hand, are often accused of having little interest and empathy towards the environment, being pushed into a dominant role in society. Another conflicting aspect is that the Western world, indirectly responsible for many problems in the rainforest, tries to fight and solve these very problems, initially caused by themselves. At last, a black-skinned boy eating a chicken leg in the middle of the night, taken from a crowded fridge, is a sign of overconsumption in a flourishing economy, while at the same time reinforcing the long-existing fried chicken stereotype.
So, what kind of market-based solutions can help these issues? Reducing the amount of industrial meat consumed globally can help stop the disruption of the rainforest. This is not an option for everybody. This is why non-market-based solutions are equally important. Non-market-based solutions could be a shift of subsidies. Governmental subsidies that are now going into the meat industry can be used for plant products. Another important issue is livelihood diversification for those who depend on the meat industry, since this is also a way to respond to economic and environmental shocks, reduce poverty, and ultimately create a better standard of living for those who are working in these industries right now. So what exactly is our vision with all of this? We want to create equality. We see that it's not only necessary between humans, as we learned throughout the course, but also between humans and nature. Humans are continuously exploiting the nature. This will all result in massive consequences for anyone living on this planet.
We have to become more aware of the influences of the meat industry on the environment and how to communicate for change. In the current situation, the real monsters of the rainforest are the humans. We have to restore the unequal power relations and create a more democratic, sustainable relationship with the non-human others, to shifting consumption from an animal to a plant-based diet. Carrying and creating empathy for the suffering ecosystem, the global north should take action and make use of their privileged responsibility.